Should I have the visitor tag on while I'm doing it?
Yeah. All right, John. Glad you could make it today.
Why, thank you, Ron.
Oh, John. John, Jolt Electric.
Ron Dobrosielski, Keller Williams Realty.
We're here for our first one-to-one. So, John, how's BNI? How do you enjoy it?
BNI is good.
Good.
Well, it's a great way to meet a lot of people that I never normally would have met, and to have them network for me.
Good.
And I'm actually pretty excited about it.
That's awesome.
You know, I've already begun a network beyond the group itself. So, you know, reaching that second tier of people that they always talk about, which is a great thing to do.
Excellent.
I'm actually really excited about it, like I was saying.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, I've been doing BNI now for, I think, 5 years.
Has it helped your business?
Yeah, it's helped my business. You know, it's been, it gets me motivated every Thursday morning. Get out there and, you know, it's a great positive energy. But, you know, as far as BNI and having our one-to-one today is to take our relationship to the next level and find out a little bit more about each other and what you're looking for in referrals and vice versa. So I'd like to start with just try to find out a little bit about what you'd be looking for in myself. I mean, I have some ideas of how I can help you. One thing, you know, being in an office of 117 agents, I know Don Casal has become part of our group here. A sponsor. It's been a huge added value for him. I know he's been getting a lot of business. It's a little different because he's an attorney, and the connection between Stacy and Don, I mean, he's getting business every single month just from Stacy, never mind the other agents here as well. So that's worked out really well. I know it's worked out pretty well for Chuck.
Yep.
I brought Chuck in, I introduced him to several of the agents, and now they're doing business with him.
He has good prices.
Yeah,
Should
he's
be
got
doing
great,
business with
yeah,
him.
I agree. Yeah, his price, I mean, that's a slam dunk. And, you know, I'd like to do the same for you as soon as, today we have our Christmas grab, so we're gonna have a breakfast here at the office with the other agents, and I'll introduce you to the agents.
There's more agents here?
Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch, so, it's funny, when Mike first came to the group as a contractor, I had a short sale, and I had to get it inspected for the fire alarms. And had to get, half of it was hardwired, the other half wasn't, so that was his first big job when he came in, so people were there at the time.
Yeah. I know how sudden the problems with fire alarms can be in a real estate transaction.
Just it changes, it could.
Can I have you there now?
Yeah, we need you right now. It's usually an emergency situation, but not so much with me, because I always go in weeks before and make sure everything is what it is. You know, some of the basic stuff I can do, but to actually hardwire from the box, I'm not doing.
That's a little bit more labor intensive.
Yeah, I mean, it's simple stuff, changing out the boxes, changing out the smoke detectors, you know, I can rewire a smoke detector.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy, it's, you know, but, like that, the call I got you going on a week from today.
Yep.
That was, I didn't expect that to happen at all. I didn't mean that.
Don't you blaspheme in here.
I'll have to edit that one out. That one will be edited out.
Oh, my tender ears.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that, you know, I usually come across. You know, the home inspector goes around and he's got this little plug thing, and next thing you know, it's, you know, we need that changed, we need this changed.
Always a good idea for you to do that yourself, honestly.
I actually own one, so.
That's good.
So part of my working with sellers is to do, you know, my own kind of walkthrough, my own home inspection. I've done enough of them, and I can just pick stuff out and say, this is gonna be a problem, that's gonna be a problem, it's gonna be a problem. We need to get an electrician in here for this, to take care of this right away, contractor for this, you know, whatever. So, it's, you know, it's nice to have an electrician, someone I know, like, and trust in the group, to be able to say, hey, this is the guy you need to talk to, you know?
Yeah.
So that'll be an easy fit, and, so is there anything else that I can do to help your business?
Well, I do some things more than residential. I actually, an office in this building, I did a Cat 5, Cat 6 hybridized network, including installing patch panel, which would be in their computer room on the second floor of this building, down the other end. So, I mean, I have experiences with stuff like that, even on the commercial aspect, like the lighting you see, retrofitting it with newer styles of lighting, which might be more efficient.
Yep.
Some of the, you see here you have including a fixture that's not working at this particular moment. You have, these are T8 fixtures, which is the diameter of the bulb.
Yep.
They now have T5 fixtures, which are even more efficient.
Wow.
So over a period of time, with those drop in price, that's the kind of stuff I'd be looking for, is retrofitting those fixtures out. You know, any kind of troubleshooting issues in commercial spaces like this, or networking, you know, above and beyond any type of residential issues, which I'm sure you're, you know, very aware of. Also meeting general contractors is something that I'd love to be able to do.
Okay.
To be able to expand into more of a new construction, which is more of a sustainable type of thing. It's something I can send a couple guys up at a construction site, and they basically work there all day, every day.
Nice.
So, you know, with a source of income, you know, for the company. So those are the kinds of things that, you know, I maybe you're not necessarily directly in tune with a particular person, but you meet a lot of people, so I'm sure that you may run across somebody like that at some point.
So commercial is definitely, commercial electrical you're looking for. Residential, that's a no-brainer. Commercial's no-brainer. New construction, commercial, new construction, residential.
Especially residential new construction. I have a lot of experience with new construction residential, and it's something that I'd love to be able to have, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine being able to send somebody to a job for 3 years.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah.
for a couple guys, and they're making money for themselves and money for the company and for me, to be honest.
Right, sure.
For like 3 years. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, it is awesome. That kind of stuff really lends a lot of stability to a company, financially and also just scheduling.
Yep.
So, but that's the kind of stuff that you could really help me with. As far as me helping you, what kind of stuff can I help with you? I know you told me, for instance, stuff about looking for roadside signs of, you know, for sale by owner. I remember you saying that.
Yep.
You know, I haven't seen any of those.
Yeah,
I look for them all the time.
Yeah, no, that's really, for sale by owner. I mean, that's just, I'm constantly looking for anyone that's looking to sell.
Yeah.
And I try to get in before, you know, just as when they, you know, the beginning stages of it is the key. And, you know, introductions to family, friends, that are thinking about selling real estate is really the key. I gotta get them before they actually before they find someone else, so I can build that relationship with them through some, you know, marketing that I do. And, you know, I have a client appreciation. I've kept in touch with you for,
Certainly did.
for quite a long time.
For a number of years.
About 8 years, right? 7 or 8 years?
Since the
9
first,
years?
it's 8.5 years.
8.5 years. Wow.
Since first transaction I had. So, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
so
gone well.
so that's my, you know, my goal is that I try to create clients for life, you know, and not just be, you know, be the go-to guy whenever someone has a real estate question, whether it's about financing or whether it's about, you know, what's my home worth, you know, what kind of things should I be doing if I'm thinking about selling a year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. I like to be that go-to guy, and I do that through, you know, a lot of marketing stuff. Like I said, I have a client appreciation program where I try to send stuff out every single month that's relevant to the market. And so whenever I have someone that you refer to me, I try to take very good care of them. I'm not gonna spam them, I'm not gonna do anything like that. I just, like I said, I try to send relevant information. And, and that's all I'm looking for. Just contacts, people who meet me, shake their hand and say, hey, can I be your real estate guy if you don't have it?
Yeah.
And that's it. And what I can do next is kind of just take you around the office and introduce you to some of the agents that are starting to pop in now, so you can.
Sure, that would be great. I have a ton of cards with me.
All right, cool, let's go. Let's do it. Sounds good.